just to the men that are watching, that is a thing. Saying,
Yeah, we don't give a shit. We don't give a fuck. See, this is coming way too late, ladies. You don't get look. Check this out. Like Miss Flower Girl. Miss Flower Girl. She's about the only one on this panel who really and really this is because we don't know anything about her. This is because we don't know anything about her. Oops. This is because we don't know anything about her. Oh God. But let's just assume that she is like most American women, right? How old does this woman look? How old does she look? What, 25, 26? I don't know. Maybe she's younger, maybe she's not. I don't know. I don't care. But the point is that she is the only one that can be making these demands. She's the only one up here that can be making these demands, y'all. And the reason why is because she's still young. But for the host, who's clearly in her 40s, men listening, this is a thing. We don't give a fuck anymore. We don't care. We don't care. Again, this is coming way too late, y'all. This is coming way too late. We got these women in their 30s and 40s talking about, we're sorry, blah, 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 blah. But then they want to turn around and still bitch and moan about what they're not getting from men? Seriously? I thought this was supposed to be an apology. I thought they were supposed to be apologizing to men for buying into the feminist myth, for buying into the feminist lie. I thought they were supposed to be apologizing, but here we are making demands, even in a fucking apology video. Even in an apology video, women are still telling us what they want. They're still telling us what they want. Well, there you have, guys. This is a thing. We don't care. We don't.
Something and they're not following through.
Yeah.
They have their perception on that as well, but just know that there's a lot of women that have experienced that with men. Like there's some things that I've done to emasculate men or that have caused, them to feel not good about themselves.
Oh, I could definitely answer this one.
Oh, I'm sure you could. So now they're talking about things that they've done to emasculate men.
In our marriage, this was something you actually really helped me out with, Sarah. So I have to thank you for this because I spent a lot of time in our marriage feeling very frustrated when my husband came home from work, and he's a carpenter. He works in the construction field. So you know how men are direct with each other. Well, it's like 10 times that in the construction field. So I would get really frustrated when he would come home and he just kind of like shut himself out and needed to just like
decompress
and have some alone time. Like
decompress.
I was like, why don't you want to spend time with me? Why don't you want to like hang out with me while
Bitch, because I just worked for 8 hours. That's why.
We have time to do that. And now I understand like he needs that time to decompress and he needs to release all the stress from fighting and working all day and dealing with people who are really hard to be around sometimes. And so now I understand like, okay, when my husband comes home, I've learned to give him like an hour to himself, and he comes out of that hour like so ready to interact with me, our kids, and he's just so much more like soft and ready to like have a good time together.
So she's married, right? What do I always say, guys? Girlfriends are better than wives. As far as I know, she's the only wife up here. As far as I know, and surprise, surprise, she's the one that is the most overweight. You guys think that's a coincidence?
Nope.
Hell no. It's not a coincidence. None of these women up here are married except for this one. And she's the one that's the most overweight.
Give one piece of advice for men, one thing about women that maybe they don't know or that you would like them to know.
What?
Yep.
My advice is to just hang in there. It's a tough world for men right now. They don't have a lot of ways to speak or express themselves. A lot of them have been so hurt that they can't move forward. So just be brave and hang in there.
So
Yeah, just hang in there. Hang in there. The world doesn't give a fuck about us. Right? Every time we turn on the television, we're being told we don't matter. We're being told that we're bad people. We're being told that we're all rapists just looking around for people for women to rape. Men good, women bad. Men weak, women strong. But just hang in there. No, sweetheart, we need solutions. We need solutions. That's why channels like this exist.
Hear a lot of women being told not to settle. I would definitely tell the men, do not settle.
I want to apologize for believing this lie that I can have it all, that I don't need a man, that children are a burden, that my career is more important than anything, that my bank account can replace a person being a husband for me. I'm so sorry that I was this feminist, that media, movies, songs, influencers were convincing me that I can do everything by myself, and that being feminine and vulnerable was the wrong thing to do, and that I can choose to be masculine when it's a role that I don't want, I'm not qualified for, and therefore I cannot tell men what to do. So I just want to apologize for my part in it, for believing all this BS, and hopefully, you know, we'll do more healing on our end, women, because we're gonna bear these children, so we need to get it together. And if I have a boy, and I have that mentality, like I would never want to convince my son that he has to, you know, downplay his masculinity to make a woman feel comfortable. Not.
She's so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I've emasculated men. I'm so sorry that I've taken men for granted. Yeah, Lorenzo Rock just nailed it. Says kinda late now. And Dre Raven put the nail in the coffin. Translation, please bail me out. Guys, there's a reason why all but maybe two of these women are in their 20s. There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. These women are apologizing because they have no other options. That's why. See, when they were young and hot, like Miss Flower Girl up there, if they were young and hot like her, how many of these women would be on this panel discussion apologizing to men? How many of these women, if they knew then what they knew now, oh, wait a minute, they did know then what they know now. They just chose to ignore it. That's the point, guys. These women are acting like they were somehow brainwashed, or that they were, or that they were sold this lie. Sweetie, you made those decisions. Yes, you were influenced by things, but guys, we as people, we are born with an inherent understanding of the difference between right and wrong. You women decided, you women chose to go against your nature and be masculine and not feminine. And now that you've been ran through, you have no options during your 30s and 40s. Now you want to apologize?
It's a no for me, dog.
Yep, I agree, Randy. Let's continue.
Okay, so I'm just so sorry.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Yeah. I know that just from everything that I see, it just seems so discouraging right now to be a man and to have like accusations just flung at you in every direction in the media.
Oh, thank you.
But I feel like
Merch.
there are a lot of us women that are starting to wake up to this, and we're starting to see through the lies of the media. We're smart. And we're catching on. This is not going to be a forever thing, I believe.
It's about fucking time.
Where men are, you know, really thrown away so much. So there are a lot of women who are starting to understand what's going on. And
again, the women who are starting to understand what's going on, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. You guys are too old.
We're leaving this feminist movement, me included. And I believe that, you know, you just have to just believe that if you're looking for a woman who's understanding and who's not going to emasculate you, we are out there, and there are a lot of us. You just like Alana was saying, don't settle just because you think they're not out there and that you can't find someone who's going to give you the.
Yeah, Ice Dragon Kid says, I like how she's wearing a hijab like she wasn't living in sin for the past 10 plus years. Yeah, I agree completely.
Respect that you deserve.
Big Boy 702 with the $5 super chat says, nice to catch you again. Keep up the fire content. Been listening to MLD. You guys kill it. Appreciate that very much. Thank you. Appreciate that, Big Boy 702.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself when you're down before you get back with somebody else.
I would say thank you for all.
Wait, what did Miss Geriatric Redhead? Did she actually speak?
leaving this feminist movement, me included. And I believe that, you just have to just believe that if you're looking for a woman who's understanding who's not going to emasculate you, we are out there, and there are a lot of us. You just like Alana was saying, don't settle just because you think they're not out there and that you can't find someone who's going to give you the respect that you deserve.
Oh, God, here we go.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself when you're down before you get back with somebody else.
Okay, I have no idea. Okay.
I would say thank you for all the ways that you show up for us. I know you do a lot in the background and you often go unthanked, but you are often making sure that we're well taken care of and that you're creating a space for us to be able to be ourselves. And a lot of what you do goes unnoticed. So don't stop. Thank you so much for making sure that we're well taken care of, even whenever we don't notice it. So.
Oh, no. That thank you is a little premature. That thank you is a little premature. The only woman or women I will take care of is my woman, her niece, my sisters, maybe my mom. Other than that, I'm not taking care of shit. I'm not taking care of nobody. To hell with that. To hell with that. Walton Rich Morgan says, thank you for all the simping over the years. Yes. Yes. Of course.
I would say, like, keep learning about us, keep that curiosity on, and yeah,
No, I'm not learning shit else about y'all. Keep learning about y'all? Here's a thought. How about you guys learn about us? How about you learn about us? Look, man, we know everything we need to know about women. We know who y'all are. You guys aren't complicated. Listen, I'm here to tell you. Women aren't complicated. They're very, very simple. They're as simple as a paint bucket, y'all. They're not these complicated creatures who require Nope, women are quite simple. The red pill manosphere has decoded women. They are not these otherworldly creatures who are above reproach and women shit, fart, burp, and pick their nose just like the rest of us. Women are people too. Girls are people too. They're not these otherworldly beings that can bring you happiness.
still we are like, there are a lot of women out there that are still feminine and believe in gentlemen, and we want real gentlemen. So yeah, that's pretty much what I need to say.
I'm sure.
I was thinking kind of along the lines of what the last several ladies shared.
This is the lady on the bottom left. You guys can't hear.
There are good women out there. We do still appreciate gentlemen. We do still appreciate a man who will hold the door for us and open
No, you don't.
the car door and, walk on the street side of the sidewalk.
Yeah. I'm sure you do, but dudes ain't doing that no more. I do that with my woman. I do that with Devin because she's earned it. Right? I'll walk on the outside of the street. I open her car door. I pull her chair out at the restaurant, all that good stuff. But only because she's earned it.
And all those old-fashioned chivalrous things, those show that you care. And there are women out there who will appreciate that. And if that's the kind of man that you are, and you just keep running into these women who are just strong and independent, they don't need a man, move on.